what am I doing? Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little how-to video with you. I have lately become extremely obsessed with press-on nails. If you are watching this in the current day, we are in the middle of the coronavirus epidemic and many nail salons are closed, which means you can't go get your nails done. But I'll be damned if my nails are not going to be looking good always, okay? So even before all of this absolutely craziness started, I was actually really getting into using press-on nails and doing my own nails at home because I was already sort of wanting to save money. So regardless of when you're watching this, I hope that you enjoy this video and you learn how to put on press-on nails so that they last, so that they don't lift, and so that you can get compliments galore from people being like, girl, your nails are so cute, and you can be like, they're press-ons. Want to learn how to make that happen? Then just keep on watching. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you decided to click on this video. My name is Jessica. I'm a fashion, beauty, travel, and lifestyle blogger. You can also find me on Instagram. I also have a blog, a website. You can find that link down in my description box. I also have all the other social media. So if you want to just stalk me, then I'm giving you full permission. So go down in my description box, find all the links to all the places you can find me on the internet, and check me out. I do a little bit of different things everywhere. If you're not part of my YouTube family, well then you know what you gotta do. You gotta hit that subscribe button because I have so much awesome content coming for you guys, some awesome organizational things coming up soon, things to get your mind off of the current times. We've gotten the little house cleaning out of the way. Let's get into it. So I ordered these press-on nails from Amazon recently, and I will also link these down in the description box below so that you can grab them. They were, I think, about $12, and they're a little bit more expensive than the other ones that I've gotten. Most of the ones that I've done are about like a little bit less than $10, and these I think were a little bit more pricey because they are the Kiss Glam Fantasy 3D Illusion nails. So they're a little bit more fancy than the normal ones, which is why I wanted to try. They kind of look like something like a mermaid would have on her nails, so that's what intrigued me. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I have currently some press-ons on my hands at the moment, so I'm gonna show you guys the whole process from taking off old press-ons to putting on the new ones so you can see it's a seamless process. You don't have to damage your nails, which is what I love about this because, you know, the gels and the acrylics and all that stuff was really damaging my nails. My nails are not great to begin with. I think it's like a hereditary thing. They're just weak. Just weak as hell. Weak nails. I've got to do something about it. So I have found that if you do this the right way, you will not hurt your real nail underneath. And that is the key, my friends. I'm just going to bring the camera down this way and show you exactly step by step what to do. Here we go. So here are my current press-on nails. This was a brand that I decided to try from Target called Clutch. And I do not really have much good things to say about it. They look really bad. Like, I've never had press-ons look this terrible after a week and a half of wearing them. And they honestly started to go bad, like within days of having them on. So wouldn't really recommend that brand at all. But Kiss is one that I know and love, and I think you will too. They're my favorite so far that I've used. But if you have another brand that you like to use, please comment down below. I would love to try some different ones. So first we have our nails. You will want a small bowl. You will need 100% acetone to soak your nails off. You will want a buffer stick, or whatever you might call that, nail file, some cuticle eliminator, a nail clip, a cuticle pusher. I don't know the technical term for this, but you get what I'm saying. One of these guys. A cuticle trimmer, and you'll need some tin foil, but I like to use these guys to soak off my gel nails and my acrylic and fake nails. These you can get on Amazon. I will link them down below, as well as all the other things that I'm using today. But I love these because you can just reuse them, and they really hold the cotton swabs really firmly to your nail. It's pretty awesome. And if you do your nails at home a lot and you have gels usually, then I can't recommend these enough. So also need some cotton rounds or little cotton balls. First thing I do is I take these rounds and I rip them in half because you don't really need the whole thing for each nail. You just need enough to fit over your nail. Obviously 10 of these. You will take your acetone, pour it in, and soak this up real good. You need enough to really soak that cotton. While those are soaking, one thing that's good to do is take your nail file and really go to town on your nails that you want to remove as much as you can. This is just going to ensure that when you soak these off, they just come off easier. All right, now that we have gone and filed away at those old nails, you're going to take these cotton swabs that should be nice and soaked and start placing them on each of your fingernails. I really love these little plastic clamps. I will keep saying how much I love them, but when I have to do my nails at home by myself, I like have the hardest time wrapping my own fingernails in tin foil as tightly as you need to wrap them to hold the cotton swab to your nail. And my husband gets really weirded out with, you know, unknown liquids, so he doesn't really like to help me with that. So this is just so much easier when you're doing it to your own hands than just trying to, you know, half-ass wrap those tin foils around your fingers. Once you get one hand done, it does start to get a little bit tricky because it's hard to function with these on your hand, to be sure. So a trick that I like to do is just like put the little cotton in there and then just place your finger inside of it. That seems to be a little bit more user-friendly, but you know, it just feels awkward, but you get it. Struggling. It's messy, but mission accomplished. We are soaking, and you should probably be ready in about 10 to 15 minutes. So I'll be back. All right, I went ahead and made myself a cup of coffee and felt very much like Edward Scissorhands while doing so in these little clamps. But I think that my nails are basically ready to go here. I'm just gonna take these off. We have a bit of a mess on our hands, but it's no big deal. So you just wanna take your little cuticle pusher, push things off your nail. It comes off fairly easily without too much protestations, but acetone really does a number on it. Once you've sort of scraped off the majority, you can take a cotton swab and just go over your nails again. They'll be kind of a mess just from that acetone and the cotton swab and your like little remnants of that fake nail. So just taking some acetone and just going back over it will just clean it off a little bit more thoroughly. Now that my nails are all nice and somewhat clean, I'm going to take my cuticle eliminator. I ordered this off Amazon, so I will link this down in the description box with everything else. But you're basically just going to take a little bit of this and scoop it out onto your cuticles like so. And you'll let this sit for about a minute. And I don't know what happened to my ring finger and my pinky finger here. They look like they're bruised, but I cannot tell. All right, so we'll let this sit and do its work, and then we'll be back. This next part I'm not super great at. I'm trying to be better, but basically you take this tool, which I'm not sure what it's called, but you want to just push back your cuticle. So that solution that you put on your nail should be assisting you in this. And the reason why this is good to do is you want as much as possible for the surface of your nail to have nothing on it to get in the way of the glue and the nail sticking to your natural nail. Just like if you were going to the salon and they were going to do gels or acrylics, they would do this same step. The same principle applies. I should start to see that skin peeling back a little bit. The part that I'm very bad at. So next you want to take your little cuticle trimmer, and wherever you see that sort of like raised up skin that we push back, you just want to go and trim it off. I'm hoping to become better at this in the future, but for now I'm just trying to learn, trying to get better, not hurt myself. It works better if you kind of work them like scissors and just kind of work across, just keep like trimming and moving along the cuticle. Just make sure you have a little cotton swab to keep them clean. Again, I am not a nail pro by any means, so if you are, Please don't judge. And of course, this is not like crucial to putting on press-on nails by like at all. I just like to try to do this because I feel like it just makes them look a little bit more professional. If you trim up your cuticles, make them look nice. Don't have cuticle eliminator or like these little clippers, you can definitely skip this stuff. It's not crucial, but again, like I said, just makes it look a little bit nicer in the end. It will make your nails last a little bit longer because, like I said, the nail and the glue are actually adhering to your actual nail surface, and there's no interference with your skin or just, you know, your cuticle on the nail bed. Okay, we have trimmed up our cuticles. I'm gonna go wash my hands really quick to make sure I get all the residue from all the previous steps completely off my fingers. So I'll be right back. My fingers are all nice and clean. The next step that we wanna do is you would wanna trim up your nails a little bit if you need to. I don't really need to do that because mine are not crazy long. And the key is you don't wanna trim them too short because you want them to have a little bit of length underneath, especially if you have longer nails. These ones are medium, so they're not crazy long, but you want some of your own natural nail to sort of meet a little bit of the length of the false nails. That helps to give them a little bit more strength and stability. These are kind of round. I'm going to shape my nails to be on the more round side for those of them that are not, and then I'm going to go ahead and rough up my nail bed. So let's do that. Then once I've shaped the nail, I take the nail file and just run across it. You want to give your nails some texture. That helps to give the glue something to adhere to. It just helps them to stick on a little bit better. Don't go crazy with the nail file because you don't want to ruin, or I should say damage, your own natural nails. Sometimes I get lazy and instead of shaping my nails with the file, I just clip them on the sides into the shape because I'm just in a hurry. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect because you're not going to really see your own nails. You just want them to be shaped so that they're not poking out on the sides of the shape of the false nail you're putting on. Our nails are shaped. They are roughed up a little bit. The last thing that I do before I go in with my nails is I take a cotton swab with a little bit of acetone and just run that over each nail just to make sure it's all nice and clean. Because if there's anything left on your nail when you try to glue on the false nails, that will create problems for you, and your nails will not last as long because it's like basically you've got like little air bubbles in there, and that's going to make it so that the nails start raising sooner, and that's super annoying. So just make sure everything's nice and clean. So next we're going to open up our false nails. This one comes with a set of 28, and Kiss nails always come with a little glue. I'm pretty sure most false nail sets come with some glue. This glue is actually great. It works fantastic. I also have this Kiss glue with maximum speed glue, and I'm going to use this today just because I prefer it. I think Kim Kardashian also likes this stuff, but just know you don't need to buy this. The glue that comes in the kit works great, and I do use this quite often as well. Just the little display one, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that, lay them out here. Now, most Kiss nails have little numbers. Sorry if I can get that to focus. You can see that little number right there. That one's a number 2. Most Kiss nails will have those numbers. So once you start using Kiss often, you'll start to learn what numbers fit your fingernails. I'm not quite at that point yet, but yeah. But also, these sets always come with a little baby nail file and one of these wood cuticle pushers. Again, I know that there's a better term for that. I just don't know what it is. They also come with these little sticky thingies that you can use to put the nails on. These are no bueno. They do not work. They are garbage. So just throw those away. All right. So what I do is I just kind of lay the nails out so that I can see them, especially sets like this where they're not all the same color. Because A, you want to find the ones that fit your nail the best, and B, you want to maybe find like a pattern of which colors you're going to pick and where they're going to go, etc., etc. So it looks like in this set, we have a mix of matte white, these little seashell looking ones with the little pearl on them. And then we also have these, which are like sort of half see-through, half mermaid scale type ones. Just kind of play with it for a little while. I know the thumb is going to have to be the matte white, so that's a given. Pinky is like a little pearly one. Now the key when you are sizing these is if you are between sizes of nails, it's always good to go a little bit smaller, because if you go bigger, then it's going to overlap onto the sides of your nails, onto your skin, and that's going to cause issues for you down the road with it raising. So it's better to go a little bit smaller than for it to be a little bit bigger, because when you push down and you glue it, that pressure is going to spread the surface out a little bit farther, so it's going to cover a little bit more of your nail surface than what you're looking at. So this one looks like it's a pretty good fit for this nail. Yes, so that one I know is the one for my ring finger, and if I flip it over, I can tell what that is, to be honest. But I'm going to lay that right here because I know that's going to be my ring finger. Pinkies, I think I want to do the little pearl guys. Finger, I believe I will do a flat white one. This one is a number 9, so I could probably find another number 9 for my other middle finger. However, just always check, because your fingers are different. What might fit on your middle finger of this hand might not be the same for this one, surprisingly, I know. Pointer finger, I'll do another pearly. Maybe I should do, I think I'll do a mermaid one. Then thumbs are going to be flat white. That one fits, and that is a number 2. Push those all to the side. These are my 10 nails that we're going to be going with here. You take your glue, and I just like to put it directly onto my nail. Just bring it just a little bit. You don't want a ton, because what you don't want is for there to be excess. So sometimes I'll just like scrape off the excess, because you don't want it to be too much. Then quickly take your nail, make sure that it is on straight, and then you want to really push down hard for about 10 seconds. I like to push onto the sides as well to really get it to push down. All right, that one seems like it's locked and loaded. The other thumb, I want to do the matte ones first, because sometimes like when your fingers get a little sticky, it gets on the matte ones and then they just look like crap. Let's cover up that nasty thumb. Really push down on that bottom part, because that's where you don't want it to start raising. And this thumb is kind of a struggle because it's bruised, the nail's kind of jacked up, to be honest. All right, thumbs down, rest to go. A little bit of glue, spread it around. Make sure we're on straight, and push. Ooh, until your fingers start to stick together. That's always fun. Sometimes using a different object to apply the pressure is better, because your skin gets to start getting sticky pretty fast. At least for me. I haven't quite figured out how to do this and not at least make a little bit of a mess with the glue. Right, there's the first hand. I'm going to go ahead and do my other hand, and we will finish this video up. The thing that I do once my nails are done is I save all these little extras, just in case one of my nails does fall off, I can glue one on. And I use all these little extra ones, I save them, and when I have like a bunch of different colors, then I use these and I create sort of like a mismatched set, so you can get your full money's worth out of each of your press-on nail purchases. Well, my nails are finished and here they are. How cute are these? Like, honestly, I'm obsessed. These are the 3D ones, so they are like extra beyond extra, but there's so many that have like, they're just like bejeweled, they have little rhinestones all over them, they have nail art. And honestly, even if you were going to a salon, something like that would cost you upwards of $80. In LA, it probably would cost you more. So with press-ons, you can get that extra amazing like situation going on with your nails, but it costs like nothing, and it's amazing. If you just follow these tips to apply your press-ons, they will last you. I've had my press-ons last for like 2 weeks, which is crazy. I mean, this is truly balling on a budget. Your nails are gonna look amazing. You're gonna get so many compliments. I mean, I won't get any compliments on these probably because social distancing, but when this is all over, I'm gonna add these to my favorites and definitely order them again because I can't recommend them enough. The last thing that I really do after I put on my press-ons, get some lotion. apply some lotion, because this is what they would do in the salon. And after you've had all that acetone all over your hands, your skin is probably gonna feel like so dry and like funky. After like a couple hours after they've been sitting, I'll take a nail file and sort of file the tips of them just a tiny bit, because they like are plastic, and so you kind of like can feel them snagging because they're a little bit like rough, where they probably like pop them off of the mold, however they make them in the factory. Just file that a little bit so it doesn't feel so like, it doesn't catch on everything. But that's basically it. I hope that this video was helpful to you all. I honestly used to hate press-ons. I tried them a couple years ago for the first time, and I just probably didn't put them on right. That, or maybe they've gotten better, but I just made it up in my mind that press-ons were no good. And then I tried them a couple months ago again, and I really made the effort to put them on properly, and it's just life-changing. They last, and like these Kiss ones are pretty sturdy. Like they don't feel flimsy. I wouldn't recommend going and like popping open a can of soda or something with them. Be like wise about what you're doing with your hands, but for the most part they're super durable. You guys go down in the description box. I will have these linked, as well as a couple of my other favorites that I've ordered off of Amazon that I've tried already. That's it. That concludes this video. I hope it was helpful for you. I hope you are going to have the most gorgeous nails, even though all the nail salons are closed. And even in the future, someday, when this is all over and there's nail salons again, it's still a great way to save a lot of money. So yeah, comment down below. Let me know if you've ever tried press-ons before, and if you have, what are your thoughts? What is your favorite brand of press-on nails, if so? And I will see you guys all in my next video. Be safe, be healthy, and be fabulous. Bye.